Hello and welcome to 2D Minecraft, or Terraria. So this is a map that was, group of pals on the Cthulhuigi Discord, we did a run of Minecraft like half a year ago. And at the end of it, we were considering trying just the hard mode bosses without doing any full thing, but we never really did that, but I did want to actually create a bunch of houses. Just see all the different houses for all the different themes each one has. So I did that, took me a while, and then we never did anything with that. So I'm just going to make a video that shows off these houses. So here we have the wood house, it's a fish in a barrel. This has all the mostly wood stuff, some stuff that's mostly wood, not quite entirely wood, in a wooden chest, not chest, box. Because it's wood, it's made of wood. It's not made of wood. Well, it's made of wood, but you know, it's not. And then we just also have the basic wood weapons and tools up here as well. And then when this map was made, there was a couple of living trees, so I figured I would just make the living wood house, connecting it to that. So there you have all this sort of fancy, not even fancy, just leafy furniture and tree stuff. And there's no weapons involving this one, so it's just no. I'm going to include in the description a link. I'm probably going to include a link to think on Google Documents. Probably it will have the file for this world, so you can take a look at it if you want. Here we just have a basic stone house. There's not a whole lot going on here. But, you know, fireplace and some stone and just one statue. I probably could have included all the statues, but I didn't want to go looking for them all. And also wooden doors, because there's no wood or stone door. Mud house. This one is the Boreal, I think. Wood. I don't remember the the snowland wood, I think. Which, you know, it pretty much the same deal as the other one. It has come to Viking flair. It's snow, it's ice candles, a few tools. Well, no, just one tool. I don't want. Oh. And then we have the I think palm wood for the beach and also desert for some reason. And it's like a canopy and it has a piano because the other ones had a piano, and I was sort of mumbling along here. Stuff. There's a bathtub. Also some fences. This one is, I think, the jungle wood. Yeah, it has a yo-yo involved with it you can use, and there's some money. Wherever that came from. Bathtub, sink, you know, all your basic enemies. This one is one of the evil woods. I think based on the green thing, it's the cursed one, so it's the Ebon, or maybe not Ebon, but the first one, the old one, the purple one, corruption. And it has horns, and it's purple, more horns. And then this one is the Crimson Chin one. It's has some red and some yellow and some dark. It's evil. Don't know why you make a house as evil. This one... Wait, which one is this one? Which one? Oh, this is must be the hollow wood, including the tools that you would never use because you're way far ahead to use wood tools at that point. Everyone's hanging out here. And yeah, it's stuff that you don't usually see because it's hollow. And then we have spooky wood. The stuff you wouldn't use you wouldn't normally see because you're busy making cool stuff like, actually I don't know if either of these actually use the spooky wood to be made. Well, you might make this here, you know, the armor. Yeah, it's pumpkins. There's more pumpkins later. The cactus room. It's pointy. That's mostly what you can say about it. Although I do like this little cactus bookcase, and the clock has a flower on it. And then there's the mushroom one with a toad. I think the mushroom. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's mushroom armor, but I don't know where I'd be using it, so I'm sure we'll see it later. I do have a couple of the mushroom weapons or whatever, though. And the top of it is kind of mushroomy. There's the other living tree in this server. In this, not even server, it's a map. Here we have the pumpkin room, which is actually made from pumpkins, but so many of the Harvest Moon weapons are pumpkin based, I decided to stick them here. I think these are the ones that yeah, the other two, the spooky wood one is the ones you get. I made this thing like 6 months ago, so I don't remember anything I did. The spooky wood house was weapons you get from the tree guy, and then this one's from the Pumpkin King. Which includes like a raven staff and such, so this thing that shoots pumpkins. And then this one is the hay room. I'm not sure why I made a hay room, but I mean, I mean, there's hay clocks and there's also a hay wall apparently, so I had to make it. And then there's these guys here, so I can just attack them. You know what I mean? Which is usually. Ew. Okay, granite room. This one is very fancy looking and dark. Now I'm regretting doing that. It'll go away eventually. Yeah, there we go. I had to make a basement because I ran out of room up there. I don't always plan ahead for these things, I guess. Getting into the deserty area. But here's the marble room. Yeah, we're in a desert now. It's just some water down here. Like, oh, I guess that's the thing. I never actually finished these because I did not get this guy a helmet. I could have totally just cheated. Yeah, I didn't even get this, whatever. I think this is probably supposed to be for the Medusa head. I'm not sure. I totally could have just cheated and hacked in the... not even hacked, I'm just using inventory editor, but I wanted to actually get them, and I never did, so I died. Yeah, that was a marble one. Here's the alien one. Kind of big because it has all these weapons. I don't even have all of them. I only have one thing of that. Yeah, I forgot I didn't finish this totally, but at this point, I'm not going to get it done, so whatever. Yep. They're aliens. And then, next to the aliens, of course, the meteor land. With a bunch of meteor bricks. And the other meteor stuff that's all like, I'm a meteor. Which includes both the pre-hard mode weapons and the meteor staff, which is a fun weapon. And then crystal room, which is kind of a hallowed one, so it has a lot of hallowed related things. It might even be called a hallowed step, I don't remember. And yeah, it has, I just toss the stuff you make using the crystal shards, and Kirby should be in here somewhere, but I don't know where it is, so. And then the Dynasty wood, which is all, I think it's, no, you do buy the Dynasty wood. Maybe I'm pretty sure you make this stuff with Dynasty wood, not just buy it. But yeah, and there's two different types of, different colors of things, so I had to do that. Doesn't look great, perfect, but it's good enough for me. Now we have a pyramid. Yeah, down here we have unfinished business. Very unfinished business. And mostly it's just sand. Yep. There's that pyramid. The stucco room, I think. Stucco, I think you make it with the silt, maybe? I don't know. Clay, I think. Clay room. Yeah, here's a bowl, and here's a pot, and here's a box, and here's the skeleton room. Being held up with a skeleton. There's some skulls up here, and bone trestle. Whatever that is. It has skeletons on it, so it goes into the skeleton room. This one is very unfinished. There's some snow, even though we're kind of in a desert still. This one is just the corruption stone room, which apparently they're working on or not working, well yeah, they're working on the next one, next update, or sometimes going to have something like this over here. But, you know, I made this 6 months ago, and I don't know when I'm going to do that, and I'm not going to be able to finish anyway. So here's our fun little fleshy room. These are all very good. There's some eyeballs just hanging out there. There's a little tongue bed. Going to sleep in a tongue bed. There's a bathtub full of blood, I guess. And I also pulled in the that one chest from the place thing, my favorite place thing, the dungeon, I think, yeah. Here is the snow room, not snow house. Not a lot going on here, just, oh, that's why there's some snow. Yeah, this, I forgot. Yeah, just, you know, snow. The ice room, that's the ice thing, and some very cold people because they're not wearing any clothes. Hey, get out of here, you. Yep, and frozen clocks and frozen piano. Frozen blood. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, also, since I made the slime room right next to it, so I can include some frozen slime, which is very slick. Oh. Yeah. Yep, yeah, so here's the slime room. It doesn't have the thing. I think I'm going to put a slime stick here. I don't know what I'm going to put there. I actually have a text document somewhere that has everything I plan to do for this. Also started putting in a bunch of banners, because I have a million banners. What else am I going to do with them? I'll put them in here somewhere, somehow. And then, of course, I had to make the bouncy slime. And then I just sort of, I wanted to also use asphalt somehow, so I just made an asphalt staircase. Block. Kind of messes up. And after we bounce a bit, we get into the glass house, which includes some rainbow sparkles and lava. It's very fragile. What are they going to do down here? The sign. Terrariums to be added. Oh yeah, okay. I was going to add all the different terrariums down here for the glass house, because they're made of glass and have animals in them, which would have been neat. And then over here is the colored glass, which includes the stuff that you make using the gems and also amber. Future side of the dungeon house. Yeah, I waited to build a dungeon house and never built it, so there you go. Because we were going to possibly use this as going through a hard mode, so I didn't want to actually basically destroy the entire dungeon to build his house yet. Then over here we have the the lizard temple, which includes one golem thing that's not done yet, and then there's a whole bunch of traps down here, I think. Or maybe they're not actually activated. I don't think they're activated. This guy is very underdressed. Now it's getting night, so we can't see anything anymore. But here's the sky house. Has sky stuff, including Star Fury, and also a flower mill. And a cloud. I want to sleep on a cloud bed, of course. Speaking of clouds, here is the cloud room. which just has a lot of rain and then snow over here, and I just stuck a guy wearing a raincoat and he's not wearing any pants. And it catches cold. Go down here, and here's the steampunk room. It, don't stare at it too closely, I think it might be an SCP. Just look at that wall. Not too closely though. And then the, honey room. Honey, here's a bathtub full of honey, and you go up here and it's slow. But there's some crispy wood too. Not crispy wood, crispy honey. Here's the bee room. Just a hive, I guess. Again, I don't have anything finished. Or at least anything that's hard to get because you have to grind for 12 hours. The obsidian room, which I actually originally made this like really small thing because I just thought, okay, just the chest and you know the blocks and whatever. Then I remember, oh yeah, you can get stuff from the hell. You can get all this stuff. So then I just sort of built down, unfinished still. Then I think that's all the normals. Well, yeah, quote unquote normal stuff. Because then we get to the metals. Here's the copper room, full of copper coins and copper stuff. The iron room. I think. No, this is the not the iron room. This is the whatever the opposite of copper is. And by opposite, I mean the alternative. Here's the iron room. Yep, has some fences and nothing being said. Whoop. And there's also no light in here, and this guy's wearing a bucket. And some pumps that don't do anything. I seem to be missing one item here. More fences, and then here's the lead room. You want to be wearing some sort of lead-resistant armor when you're in here, or else you might catch death. And then, oh right, these actually have some there, doors. The silver room, featuring a giant pile of silver. And then the tungsten room, I think. It's just a tungsten room. Then you go down, and here's the gold room, very unfinished. Because you have to beat the pirates a whole bunch of times. Sell some gold stuff. And here's some stuff, and here's just when everyone died. They were drowned. The platinum room with, you know, just a little bit of platinum coins. Don't have much. The hell room, I guess. You know, it's a molten whatever hellstone room with some living flames that aren't completed yet. Cobalt room. Again, we don't have any light sources anymore, so actually, yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit more painful. Whatever this one is, the palladium, yeah, I think palladium. Palladium fireflower room. Get out of here, you. Yeah, these are some interesting. I should probably go back and continue this. Except it's so only. Sheesh, I hate time. But yeah, I like these pillars. They're neat. These are just regular bricks, though. So, I mean, this is kind of interesting looking. But yeah, like half of them are just regular old bricks, nothing interesting, and then the other ones are like kind of interesting looking. Pillars. And then the mithril room featuring the friends, and took way too much time to get all this mithril. And here's the bubblegum room. I don't know why it turned into bubblegum, but it's the McCracken, I don't know, whatever it's called. I kind of have a thing this here. Here's the other room. The one that's red, and then here's the I don't know what it's called anymore. It's the thing. No, it's not platinum. Terrarium. No. It's the one that's this video is useless. And then I don't know what's going on over here anymore. This one is a hallowed, and then I think I just painted this opposite color or something. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, hallowed doesn't actually have any bricks, so whatever. I think. And then here's the chlorophyll room. We're also featuring stuff from Mr. Planty the Plant, also a turtle. And then, yeah, here's the Shroomite glove, and also, yeah, the Shroomite armor. Shroomite, that's what I was thinking, not much. Spectre, yeah, Spectre stuff. This stuff doesn't have bricks, I don't think, so it's just kind of whatever. And then we have the stuff from the big Cthulhu Ouija that are just sort of here. Wait. Oh, this one is the from the actual the Moonite or whatever, Luminite. And so that's pretty much it. I actually am surprised I managed to fit all these into the just one side of the map too. And some of these look interesting. This one might be able to notice down here. I just sort of stuck it down there like it's sort of digging in, and I do like this design. I don't think these are actually bricks. I think they're just the items. I know there were some that were kind of interesting looking, but it might be too dark to see them properly. Also, I might just be thinking about this, because as you can see, I really sort of went overboard a bit with the pillars and everything, but hey, it's pillars. Pillars are fun. Yeah, nothing, these are just sort of not even bricks. Well, this is actually kind of interesting. Do there ones like this over here? No. That's a copper and Blarg is the only ones that have special walls. Very platey. So anyway, like I said, I'm just gonna check this in the description so you can take a look at it yourself without me talking pointlessly over it. Okay, bye.